Welcome back, everybody, to another KC Sports Report live stream. And does the news just keep on coming or what? I mean, I've just been working myself to death. And as soon as I thought that I got my video up for the day and I was going to be able to clock out, the Chiefs continue to make moves. And they just signed cornerback DeAndre Baker, who was released by the New York Giants this offseason or this last offseason. So, I mean, what a time to be a Chiefs fan. The Chiefs just go out there and sign players that they want to. And, they signed him to a practice squad kind of deal, but I cannot believe this. I didn't make a video on it because, quite honestly, I'm tired. I've been grinding a lot recently trying to get all those videos coming out. And then as soon as I thought that I could just, relax for the evening, we just go out and sign one of the best free agent cornerbacks on the market. So, what a move. But, I don't want to get too excited about this signing quite yet because I am a bit concerned about his offseason and the past that he had. For those of you that are just now joining, I appreciate it. Hit that like button and subscribe for more Chiefs content. Like I said earlier today, the Chiefs signed DeAndre Baker, but his past is very troubling. And, when you look at it, I mean, this offseason, he sure had a great, I'm exaggerating, he had a very bad offseason. He got involved in some trouble. I think, let me read this article from CBS Sports. Baker was released by the Giants this past offseason due to his alleged involvement in an armed robbery in Florida. On Monday, the state attorney's office dropped all the charges against Baker and charged South Florida attorney William Dean with extortion. So, okay, basically, now that I'm reading that, they were able to charge a different person with the crimes that Baker was accused of. So that's great news to hear. This guy was a first-round draft pick in 2019. I mean, he only played 1 year with the Giants, and then he got cut. And, actually, this should just show you how long I've been doing this. I remember when I was covering the draft in 2019, that was during all the Tyreek Hill turmoil and stuff that was going on at that time. The Chiefs traded for Frank Clark, and they gave their first-round draft pick, which I believe, I could be wrong, was like 30-something-ish around there, 31, 30. No, it would have been like 30, 29, 30. And I remember saying that at the time, the Chiefs were looking for a cornerback, and DeAndre Baker was one of the big names that was actually listed as a key target for the Chiefs to draft. And I guess it all comes full circle because the Chiefs just picked this guy up. And, this is the luxury of being the defending champions. And this is the kind of thing that players just want to come to be in. They want to be in a successful system that has all the advantages in their favor. I mean, Steve Spagnuolo is going to be able to take this guy and mold him into this defense. I've been seeing a lot of the comments on if he's going to play or not. I don't know yet. I really don't. Like I said, just turn on the camera and started talking. I haven't done much research on him. I know that he was a good player when he played at Georgia, but besides that, I mean, we don't really have enough of a sample size to go off of. Like I said, I mean, I'm seeing people in the comments. The man's like a 1 year player. He's never played before. And put him in a good system with other people around him where he doesn't have to be the go-to guy or the number one option. He's going to be scary. I really believe that. And that's going to give the Chiefs some options at corner. Because let me see. Right now at the depth chart, we got Bashaud Breeland, cornerback number 1, Travarius Ward, Rashad Fenton, L'Jarius Sneed coming back from injury. I mean, just think about this. We could have L'Jarius Sneed on one side and possibly like a platoon system where you got Bashaud Breeland, Ward, and Baker all kind of funneling in at the same time. I mean, who knows? Who knows? It really, I can't believe this, dude. I really can't. It's good to see everybody, though. There's a lot of people in the chat, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think he's going to play for a while. That's a good point because, dude, he hasn't even, I don't think he's done any offseason workouts so far. Because, like I said, he got cut this previous offseason, so he's not in football shape. I think that it'll take him, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks just to get in football shape. And then from that point on, I mean, he's going to have to learn the system. And at that point, I mean, we'll see. I think that this is addition, though, it's not going to hurt. At the very least, it's just going to be a positive and not a negative. The only way that I could see this turning into a negative is if those off the field problems do come back to hurt him. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I wouldn't project that, but anything's possible. It really is. Wow. We just were able to pick up a first round talent for basically nothing. And I saw somebody comment this. The Raiders were trying to get him. I believe the Raiders, the Niners, and a few other teams were in the mix. But like I said, that's the perks of being a defending champion. People want to come play with you guys. And that's why we get all these free agent acquisitions that normally teams wouldn't get. I'm going to try to answer some of your questions tonight. Like I said, Friday night live streams, I'm going to have my boy Ash Raider on to discuss the Chiefs-Raiders game on Sunday Night Football. But tonight was just kind of a pure reaction. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this, but we got a good amount of people in here right now, so I'll try to answer some questions. But again, most of the answering the questions and the discussion will happen on Friday night. That's just kind of how we do things. Yeah, I saw the Raiders lost some guys, and if you guys saw my video from like 2 hours ago, it was about how we lost 3 offensive linemen. It was Mitchell Schwartz, Eric Fisher, and Martinez Rankin. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out now. But that's doing okay. And then apparently, I think we're going to have most of those guys coming back. I could be wrong. Somebody told me something along those lines. But, I mean, Chiefs Kingdom, how you feeling? Like, this just doesn't seem real. Because on one hand, I don't want to over hype this guy, but at the same time, I almost feel like he's going to get a chance for a fresh start in a new system, and it's going to help us. I mean, it's going to help us give some of our other cornerbacks a break. It really is. Adley, I'm terrible with fantasy football. I'm not very good at that. Maybe somebody in the comments can help you, but let's see. I'm feeling fantastic. Dude, at the same time, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I want to see what happens in his conditioning, in his preparation, to see how long it takes him to get ready. I mean, who knows? He might not even be able to get in football shape till like week 14. But, I mean, we could use the body. I mean, as weird as that sounds, we need as many just bodies in the secondary that we can get, because I mean, guys are getting hurt left and right. And if you got a lot of depth at your preferred position, it's going to help you come playoff time. And I'm not really sure what to expect yet. I don't really know any of the terms of the agreement. I don't know if he's even like officially signed yet. I think that he's planning on signing with us. Unless something barring like injury or something crazy happens. CBS has reported it. I saw something from who tweeted it out? Don't think it was Schefter, but let's see. Well, ESPN just posted an article. Therese Paylor, Mike Garafolo. So it's kind of official. I think it's official now. But I mean, what a time, Chiefs Kingdom! What a time! I cannot believe this, and I just can't get a break. I'm just constantly having to talk about something else, not complaining, but it's you stay on your toes, that's for sure. Somebody asked me if I was going to be live streaming on Friday. I always live stream on Fridays. I try to bring on guests. I'll have my boy Ash Raider on, like I said. So that'll be fun. We'll talk the Raiders game, but again, I mean, how are you guys feeling? Because I almost feel like we shouldn't get too excited about this signing, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's an unknown. I mean, we're basically going off of what he did in college and what he did in a very short NFL career that he's had. Besides that, we don't really have anything else. But yeah, the Raiders fans, dude, they just, like I said, I posted that recap video when they beat us. I can't remember what week it was, but I'd never seen so many Raiders fans in my life, and they just all commented. It's like, all right, thank you guys are helping the video get out there, but I've never seen so many Raiders fans. Darcy, how do you think the Chiefs O-line will do against the Raiders defensive line? Gary, good question. Appreciate the comment. I'm not sure at the moment because I don't know who's starting and who's not. I doubt Mitchell Schwartz is, and I don't think Martinez Rankin hasn't played all season. So hold on. Sorry, I got sidetracked by Ash Rader's comment, but yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect yet, but we'll see. Chiefs are just like, oh shit, we got Ruggs this week. Let me go sign this criminal. Well, Ash, you got clear to the charges, bro. You got clear to the charges. How long do we have him? I'm not 100% sure how long we have him. I'll try to do some research on the fly because that's how we do things here on very short notice. But I'll try to, let me see. We plan to sign him to the practice squad. DeAndre Baker is only 23 years old. He's only 23 years old. And, honestly, if he plays well, we might just give him an extension because, obviously right now, his stock isn't that high. So, who even knows? Baker and Snead will be the starting cornerbacks next year. I want to see what we see from Baker this year. Like I said, we cannot get over hyped and we cannot pump too much of our expectations in this guy yet because we don't know. Like right now, this is an unknown. I think that this is going to be a good signing, but at the end of the day, we're just going to have to wait and see. But I saw this comment earlier. Brett Veach is GM of the year. I don't know if that's a title. I don't know if that's a reward, but man, is there anything Brett Veach cannot do? I'm blown away by this man. I don't even understand it. I do not even understand it. You guys are getting my raw reaction. I found out the news, decided to turn on the live stream and just kind of get your guys' opinion and kind of tell you guys mine. But, right now, I haven't even done enough research to kind of give a full opinion yet. You know what I mean? Wow. I cannot believe this. Brett Veach is a legend. That is for sure. His name will be in the Ring of Honor. What's up, Gabriel? Anyway, yeah, dude, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I'll try to answer some questions now. Like I said, depending on the amount of people we get in here, I'll keep it going. But I didn't think that a lot of people were going to get in here at this time. But it's good to see. Right now we got 100 people in here, so that's a big plus. I guess while everybody's in here, I might as well plug this. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel. We're having content coming out nearly every day. We've had content come out for the past 2 days. No plans on stopping anytime soon. We're going to be here every step of the way while the Chiefs try to win another Super Bowl. And that's the goal. We're trying to document literally everything and just kind of talk about anything that comes to mind. Baker played bad in his short time with the Giants. AM Productions, that's true. But at the same time, it's the Giants. And we got to be calm because it's the Giants. The Giants are they're not good. And so it's no surprise that a guy with a lot of talent, he's got a lot of pure talent. It's no shock that he didn't succeed there. That's just kind of known. So, like I said, put him in a good system, give him some good coaching with Spags, and have some other guys around him so that they don't have to lean solely upon him. We don't have to lean on him. And that's why I think this is such a great pickup, is because this is purely depth. At the end of the day, if DeAndre Baker gets into more off the field issues and cannot use good behavior, we'll just cut him. That's a luxury that great teams have. You can pick up guys like this, and then you can just cut him if he just does anything wrong. And that's why I love this signing. I think that this is a low risk but very high reward. And like I said, this is a guy that played 1 year in the league before he got cut. And the reason he got cut was because of the off the field issues that, like I said, just got proven incorrect or got proven the other way. So the guy that did end up trying to prosecute him. He's getting prosecuted now. So he's dropped, the DA has dropped all the charges on him. He's completely innocent. And I think that is going to take some of the stress off of him. But yeah, I think that he'll be a good corner. I really do. I'm going to be really interested to see how we can utilize him, because at the moment we're kind of low on the cornerback depth. But I like this signing. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's funny, dude. Raiders fans wanted this guy so bad. I mean, they just Raiders fans wanted DeAndre Baker so bad, and they just couldn't get him. Rip Raiders. I don't care. We're going to beat their ass on Sunday. That's just how it's going to happen. It'd be funny if DeAndre Baker was able to play in this game. He's not. I mean, if he did, I'd be completely shocked. The man literally has not probably run a sprint in football pads since last year. But, we'll see. We will see. Baker went from the Giants to the Chiefs, from nothing to Super Bowl ring. Yeah, we're not going to cross too many bridges yet. I think that is kind of what he had in mind, but we're just going to wait and see. I think the Chiefs are putting themselves in the best position to win another one. And that's why I love this team. I love this franchise. I love everything about it, because they know that in order to win, you got to pick people up like this. This is just a very low risk but high reward player that can help this team out tremendously. And hold on, I just want to say shout out to everybody that came by tonight. We're going to keep this thing going. We got 214 people in the stream live. So shout out to you guys, and I appreciate all the love. I do ask that you guys subscribe and hit that like button on the stream so more people can see it. But yeah, shout out to everybody who came out tonight. I really appreciate that. We're going to keep growing. 4K by the end of the year. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're going to keep this going. But yeah, I mean, Chiefs Kingdom, how are you guys feeling? I know I kind of given my thoughts. You kind of heard my raw reaction with very little research. Yeah, how are you guys feeling? Oh, hold on. We got a Giants fan here. Giants fan here, you should watch Baker's tape. He was pretty awful before he was in trouble. Yeah, no offense to you, Giants fan, but your team also sucks. So, I mean, sure, he was probably bad. But again, the Giants, I mean, usually players leave the Giants and excel. I mean, that's just kind of how it works. So I'm sorry if that offends you, but dude, the Giants they're not a good team. And so it shouldn't be a surprise that the guys that they've brought in aren't any good. It's not a surprise. How did you guys have the money for this? To be quite honest with you, I don't know where we're getting this money. I really don't. I don't know if Brett Veach is just printing all this money in the back. If he's just in his basement with a color printer, just shoving dollar bills and copying and pasting it. I don't know. I have no idea where we're getting this money. I've got no clue. But this is why I love being a Chiefs fan, dude. We just got a great organization, just a great all-around organization. Oh man. Man, this is a great week, guys. We're coming off the bye week. We got an 8-1 record. We got the Raiders this Sunday, prime time. Hopefully we'll just beat the shit out of them. Oh man, it's a great time to be a Chiefs fan. It really is. It really is. The Chiefs they're doing everything right. And, I want to almost like knock on wood, but the Chiefs are doing pretty much everything right. And, barring injury, we should win the Super Bowl. I'm going to say that now. I know I've said this from day one. The Chiefs have everything in their power to win another one. And that's why I think that they will. Because when you look at it at the end of the day, where are the holes? I mean, if we got holes, we'll just go out and sign guys like this to make the holes smaller, to make the holes, to fill the holes so they don't even exist anymore. So, I mean, oh man, what a time. I can't believe this. Wow. Do you think that we'll win against the Raiders? Yeah, we should. It'll be a good game. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Like I said, for those of you that just joined, we live stream the preview on Fridays. that's always with a guest. So we'll talk about that game more in depth on Friday night. But wow, wow! I cannot believe this. Wow. I think we're getting a lot of Raiders fans in the comments tonight. Oh man, Raiders fans just love supporting my channel. I gotta love it. Nah, I love Ash Raider, dude. He's my guy. Do you see John Gruden's reaction when he was asked about victory lap at Arrowhead? Oh, that's a good thing to talk about now that we got some people in here. John Gruden thought it was a good idea to take a victory lap around Arrowhead Stadium in the tour bus, the bus, after they won the game, which was a big time mistake because Andy Reid is just pissed. And I really think that that's going to come back to bite him because, dude, Andy Reid's just going to go full out beast mode, and we're going to put up like 45 points. We're going to legitimately we're just going to drive the Raiders into the ground. I think that this is this is going to be bad. I mean, I honestly think that we win this game by 2 touchdowns. I think it'll be close throughout the most of the game, but when it really matters and the Chiefs got to put pedal to the metal, we're gonna pull away in the end. What do you think L'Jarius Sneed is gonna do in the end or in this game? I don't know if he's gonna play in this game. I would assume he's coming back, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, Andy's gonna run up the score. That's what I've been saying. They're gonna try to put up as many points as possible to embarrass John Gruden. John Gruden is from the Andy Reid coaching tree. He did take him from I want to say he took him from the Packers organization to the Eagles organization when Reid took over as head coach. But they're division rivals now, and these teams, like they said earlier today, these teams hate each other. I mean, they just hate each other. They do not like each other in any way. So I think that this is going to be an entertaining game with some revenge on the line, and the Chiefs are going to come up big. I really believe that. As a Giants fan, Baker has potential, but doesn't have the work ethic. He slept through his meetings, doesn't know the playbook, and skipped preseason meetings. Wish him the best, though. Well, that's good to know. That's something that a Giants fan would know, but I, as a Chiefs fan, wouldn't. And, that's a concern, but at the same time, no offense to Giants fans. Like, I got no problems with Giants fans, but again, Giants fans don't understand that when you're in a bad organization with bad coaches and bad schematics, I mean, no wonder he didn't want to show up. I mean, when you guys are losing 14 games a year, why should he want to put in any effort? So, that is an issue, and it is something that we should look at. I mean, trust me, if he's just a bum, I'll be the first one to admit it. But I want to know if he is a bum. That's what I want to see. I want to see what potential we can get out of him. Because like I said, he's a first-round draft pick that played 1 year in the league. I mean, when have you ever saw 1 year of a player and just wrote them off? I mean, you should give them a little bit more time. You just should. And I think that the Chiefs are the perfect situation for DeAndre Baker to go to. It really is. The Raiders are not favored in that game, I don't believe. Dude, I'm not a Gruden fan. Like I've been saying this before. Gruden's the guy that goes for a fake punt when he's up by 35, just to work out the play and try it out. So I'm personally not a Gruden fan. I think he's cocky and overrated. But props to him for winning that game at Arrowhead. You can't say that lightly. They did come into Arrowhead and beat us, but I think we're going to get some solid revenge because people seem to forget, dude, Patrick Mahomes has owned that franchise. He's lost one time. I think he's 4-1. And he just seems to eat on that Raiders defense. He puts up like 30 to 40 points every game. And people seem to forget that Patrick Mahomes keeps his team in games. He just does. If we do lose this game, which I do not expect that to happen, but if we do get down in the game, it's going to be close because Patrick Mahomes has not lost us a game that by more than 8 points. And that just shows you how good he is. Who would have known that I would attract so many Raiders fans, dude? I think Raiders fans are really just disappointed that you guys didn't get Baker, which is understandable, but he went to a better team. What can I say? He saw where the winners were and where the losers were, and he picked us. Yeah, dude, I'm not complaining about all the Raiders fans. I mean, hell, there's 279 people in here right now, so I will take it. I will definitely take it, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm just wow. I can't believe this, dude. This is the kind of move that winners make. And I don't want to sound cocky, but this is the kind of move that championship teams make. You bring in guys that nobody really expects to make any difference, and they come in and make a difference. When you look at guys in Andy Reid's past, I mean, Andy Reid brings in guys with troubled personal lives and turns them in to very good on the field players. Look at guys like Kareem Hunt. Look at guys like Tyreek Hill. Both of those guys had off the field issues, and I know people, specifically Raiders fans, are going to point out that Kareem Hunt did not last, but both of them had their fair share of domestic issues, and they were able to work them out. And Tyreek Hill is a top 5 receiver in the NFL, and we might have cut him, but again, Andy Reid is just Andy Reid's a player's coach. That's just what he is. Andy Reid knows how to work with players, and he knows how to get the best out of each and every player. And that is why he's a top, I'd say he's a top 2 coach in the league. I think it was Belichick and then Andy Reid. I think Andy Reid is one of the best coaches of all time, the greatest offensive mind of all time, and a great players coach all around. He just is. Oh, man. Like I said, I'm not complaining about all the Raiders fans in here. We got 293 people, which is for sure a record. Now we got 302 people. Big shout out to everybody who came out tonight. I really appreciate that. Like I said, this is definitely a record. So while we have 300 people in here, I might as well plug my socials. You can follow me on Instagram at KC_sports report. I post everything Chiefs related that comes to my mind before the videos come out because it's just faster. You can support the channel through the super chat. I would appreciate that. You can also subscribe. Subscribing is the best way. It's free to do, and it really helps. And like somebody pointed out earlier, we are growing very quickly, and I think that it's because of me being on top of pretty much everything and trying to talk about literally anything Chiefs. And I try to be on top of everything. So I really appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Like I said, I'm going to stay on here. We're going to try to answer more of your questions. I didn't intend on it, but when you got 300 people in the chat, you got to get to it. You know what I mean? You got to get to it. So yeah, if you guys got any questions about DeAndre Baker, this signing, let me know, because honestly, your questions are valid. I haven't even read them yet, but anything that you're going to ask is valid because we really don't know much about him. We don't. At this point, it's basically a unknown, and it's a hopeful at this point. But I will say that if anybody in the chat wants me to make a DeAndre Baker hype video, that would be something that I'd be down to do. I'm not sure if we get enough people to watch it, but if I can find some highlights, I might try to pump one of those out in the next few days. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, so I'll try to answer some questions. Like I said, I'm not the expert when it comes to this stuff. I'm not the expert when it comes to talking about a free agent that I haven't done much research on, but I am going to try to learn about this guy to the best of my ability. I'm seeing a lot of comments that people do want to see the hype video. I'll be down to do the hype video. I'm not against that. I don't know if there's many highlights, but I'll get some Georgia highlights, and yeah, we'll see how that ends up turning out. But I wonder what I did to attract so many Raiders fans. I do not understand that. Let's see. I appreciate for coming by. I appreciate it. Like I said, hats off to all you guys for coming by. I really appreciate that. We got a lot of people in here, which is definitely a plus. And we're just talking some Chiefs, and I've angered a lot of Raiders fans, which is fantastic. You know, if I was to go through my list of most hated teams in the division, it would definitely be Broncos 1, Raiders 2, Chargers 3, because the Raiders, I hate them, but they're really a sorry they're a sorry fan base. They're a sorry fan base or a sorry franchise. I mean, they're just all around. I mean, I can't stand their franchise, but the donkeys annoy me the most. I think it's funny. I think Raiders fans really thought that they were going to get this guy. I really think they were going to get him. But that is the perks of being a defending champion. Raiders have 3 Super Bowls. Chiefs have 2, buddy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Raiders have also not. What have they? I think we own them in division titles, wins, pretty much everything but rings. So, okay. Like I said, you guys can keep talking, but I mean, at this point, dude, Chiefs fans are untouchable. I mean, I'm just a voice of the kingdom right now, but what are you going to say to Chiefs fans? I genuinely want to know. What are you going to say to Chiefs fans to get under our skin? We're the defending Super Bowl champions with the greatest quarterback on the planet on our team, with an offense that puts up 30-plus points a game, with a defense that is now stopping most of the teams that come in its path. Credit to the Raiders. They were able to win. But you guys are going to find out what the defending champions are like next week, or this week rather. But you guys are going to find that out next week. We're going to come in to your stadium, your new stadium. The first time we're in there, we're going to just establish our dominance. We're going to beat you guys. Let's see. I mean, yeah, the Raiders, their only chance of winning is putting up your only chance of winning is by putting up 40 points. I mean, you guys did that in the first game, and that's why you guys won. Alex Knight, don't know what your problem is, man, but that sounds like a you problem. Yeah, dude. I mean, the Chiefs just, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, honestly, I've been talking for 30 minutes. I mean, I really was going to end it probably after like 15 to 20 because, like, I kind of talked about everything that I knew. But when you get 300 plus people in the stream, you gotta keep talking and answering some questions. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming out. I really do. I really do. This is definitely a record. You know, Greg, I don't think the Chiefs are going to do a victory lap when they win, because the Chiefs just don't do that. Because I think the problem with Raiders fans and the problem with the Raiders as a whole is they celebrate meaningless games. They care way too much about games that are in the regular season when they need to focus on the playoffs. I mean, you guys are still trying to vie for a playoff spot. And when you look at Chiefs fans, I mean, we only celebrate. I mean, sure, we'll celebrate some like regular season wins that are big, but we don't treat regular season games like we won the Super Bowl. We don't celebrate like that. It's just not, it's not what we do. It's not. So yeah, I don't know. This guy definitely does show potential. That's one thing that you cannot knock him for. DeAndre Baker's got potential. He really does. I didn't really expect all this hype around him. Like I said, at this point, he's still an unknown. I would assume that he's going to be a very good signing. But at the end of the day, we don't know. We really don't know. He's just, at this point, this is all a guess. But like I said earlier, the Chiefs liked him in 2019, but we didn't draft him because we traded away Frank Clark we traded for Frank Clark, gave the Seahawks our first round draft pick, and we got Frank Clark. So, the deal did work out for us, but we had to pass up on guys like DeAndre Baker, who went towards the end of the first round, that we probably would have picked if we had a pick at that time. But, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. If he doesn't get in this off the field issue stuff, if he doesn't get charged with crimes, he wouldn't have gotten cut, and the Chiefs wouldn't have picked him up. So I really think that everything happens for a reason, and this is going to help the Chiefs. It really is. It really is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We just celebrated because we haven't beat you guys in a long time. Yeah, I mean we own you guys. Not as bad as the Broncos. We beat the Donkeys what 9 times in a row, 9 or 10 times in a row. The Raiders, we beat them a lot, but they've beaten us more frequently. Yeah, I mean, see the Chiefs, their schedule. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I think that it's kind of overhyped. People say that's very tough. I mean, we got the Bucks. That's going to be a fun game to watch. The Saints, they might or might not have Drew Brees. I mean, at that point, everything's kind of up in the air. But I mean, who knows? We do not know at this point. Dude, I don't know what I did to attract all these Raiders fans. I mean, yeah, I think that this is the kind of move winners make. I know what I think. All the Raiders fans are coming to my channel because of because they wanted DeAndre Baker and you guys didn't get him. Oh man, it's a good time to be a Chiefs fan. It really is. Don't call the Donkeys trash when they have more Super Bowls than the Chiefs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but have the Broncos won more than 5 games this year? Aren't they? No, they're not last in the division, but they're close. They are close. And everybody thought that they were going to be good this year. Everybody thought that, but that's the Broncos for you. Never can never can surpass expectations. Chiefs fans do have time to waste on loser team sites. That is very true, Chris. That is very true. That is very true. Nah, dude, the Raiders were trying to get Baker. Let me see. I'm gonna do some research on the fly again. I think he was doing okay. He's on his way to Kansas City. I think he's visiting tomorrow morning. To confirm. I think we know he's going to sign with us, but I don't think it's really official yet. But I mean, yeah. Let's see. Let's. Yeah, I mean it's basically official. I mean everybody's tweeting it. ESPN came out with an article. There were a few other teams in the mix. I can't find who was interested. I'm pretty sure the Raiders were. The Cowboys were. If you went to the Cowboys, that would just be a shit show. That is a bad team. That is a bad team. Nice. You guys have a criminal. Well, if he's a criminal, then why were the charges dropped? That's the question that I ask you guys. That is the question that I like you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably wrap this up in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to answer all of the questions that you guys have. I know I got a lot of Raiders fans in here, but like I said, the Raiders live stream will be on Friday night with one of your own in Ash Raider. We're gonna be talking the Sunday night football game. So for all you Raiders fans that are talking trash right now, come back on Friday night around 8 o'clock Central to see me and a Raiders fan talk about the game. What is your opinion on Jacoby Myers? I think he's overrated. People are thinking that just because he had one good game, that he's going to be a threat for the next 2 or 3 years. He's not that good. He's just not. I'm a Steelers fan. I think that when the Steelers and Chiefs play in the playoffs, that will be a game to remember. Yeah, I think we'll beat you guys. I really do. I really do. The Chargers aren't a likable team. I just hate them the least. But yeah, I cannot wrap my head around this, guys. The Chiefs just went out and picked up a former first round draft pick for practically nothing. For practically nothing. I cannot believe this. Wow. But like I've said over and over again, I've kind of repeated myself a lot because most of the stuff is just kind of the same right now. We don't know a ton of the information. If you guys do want it, I will try to talk about this situation more as I learn more. But yeah, as of right now, that's all we know. But I do want to say that I really appreciate everybody for coming by. I mean, like I said, this is as many people that I've ever had in a live stream, and I really appreciate that. But if you guys go to my channel, you can see that I posted a video just a couple hours ago about some of the COVID stuff that the Chiefs had go in their favor or go against them. So if you guys can go check that video out. I really appreciate everybody for coming by. Subscribe to this channel if you can. I just checked. We're very close to 3,700 subscribers, on our way to 4,000, which I really appreciate. And we're going to keep climbing. We're going to keep climbing, keep grinding, and we're going to get to 4,000 by the end of the year. So follow me on Instagram at KC_sports report. Subscribe to the channel, and I really appreciate it. And have a great rest of your Tuesday evening. And I will see you guys this Friday for the Chiefs Raiders preview. I really appreciate everybody for coming by, and have a great rest of your Tuesday night.